There we go, guys. Let's make Kuin today. One of Sudanese food, one of South Sudan. Special food. Like people like it a lot. It's special when, especially during childbirth. A lot of people eat it, and during a time of surgery or anything, it's the best food to have because it's soft and very easy to digest, and it's not complicated at all. And today I will be taking you step by step how to make it from the beginning until the end. And this dough I fermented first. I made it last night to let it be outside, and in the morning I started making it. I will start by removing it in the container I fermented it with, and I'm gonna put it in that one, and I will be adding a dry corn flour that I will be using. I'm using the white, but if you have the yellow one, you can use it. But I'm using this white because I love it. I love the white and I love the texture it's give for the food. So when you're done doing that, make sure you're using the same water you ferment yesterday with to give it that special taste, and it's good for your guts too because it's like sour. It's become sour because when you ferment it for a night, it's become like a sour dough, and you have to mix like that in your bare hand, and make sure you're not using any other water. Make sure you're using the leftovers of the fermented water last night you used the dough with. As you do it like this one, make sure you put it together and gather it around. If you feel like it's wet like mine, you can add more to make sure that it's even. It doesn't have to be too soft, and doesn't have to be too dry too. It has to be in the maximum for you to be able to make it later, because we're gonna make it like rice, and start here. The foundation is you knowing how to knit it very well and know how to put it together very well, like what I'm doing. So leave it there for 20 minutes as you prepare for your other thing to do, or maybe you can leave it there for 30 minutes if you like, but for me I just like 20 minutes because I fermented the dough yesterday, so I just only mix it. And in the meantime, just grab your other flour and put it other there. Make sure you're only using corn flour, and this is the butter, and I'm using the sugar to cook it with. That water over there I already prepared, and now they are warm. They are on the stove cooking. That is the butter I'm using for now, but you can use a different butter, but this gear that I'm using this one because I like the way it's already been made, and it's so good and amazing. It doesn't have milk inside, but you don't like milk, so it's been made and it's good. And at the same time I will come back and check, and I can see it's ready, so I will be going ahead to make it. And that one we're gonna take the next step here. I just realized that the dough I made is a lot, so I will be taking the other excess over there, and I will be only making what I'm gonna cook. Yeah, but if you are making you're gonna make a cup in the next, you can use that one. But if you are not only making Queen, you can only use this one, and it should be good. But if you want to make a Queen for a big size family, you can make it all, but it's gonna be a lot of food. So I'm just only making this for me and my kid, and that way I will be making only one, a half of it, because I realized it's big, because I was having another plan in mind, making a cup inside, but I could not do because I want to just make this one, because I make two. They're not gonna be finished today, and I want the Queen to be finished because it's good. It can stay in the fridge for 2 to 3 days, but you have to keep it in a good condition because remember, it's contain water. It's food contain a lot of water, so we need to ferment it very nicely and very well, and you gotta take care of it. So that's why I like to make it the same day, and we eat it the same day. Then it should be finished in the evening, and you should eat it. You should make it in the morning, maybe finish in the evening, or maybe make it at night and then finish in the morning. It's totally up to you what you want to do with. But don't skip this step. Make sure that you are putting a little bit of salt inside. You want that tasty food. But for me, I skip salt because I didn't want it. But you can put it. It's optional, but it's recommended actually. Most of the people don't make it with sugar. They make it with salt. But for me, I like making it with salt. I like making it with sugar because I don't have to add sugar later on when I'm eating it with buttermilk. Because buttermilk, you only put them and you don't have to add sugar. But if you are making it with salt, you gotta put sugar later on when you're having it with buttermilk. And that's why I'm just skipping that step now before it's hot, and then should be just nice. As you go on like that, make sure you're grabbing the content, like what we are using on top, and then make sure your hand are put together. And to do it like that, you're gonna follow that step I'm showing you there in the video. That's what you should be concentrating for. That's what you should be concentrating in there. And that is the step-by-step guide I'm giving you. Because I could give you a year, like I'm saying in my mouth, but sometimes language are different, organization is different. But what I'm showing you there, that is the guide right there. And you are interested in learning different food, or learning other people different dish, or what they make, what they eat is good for you. But in the next video, I will be making one of South Sudanese food that they have during cold time. I will be making it, but this one I'm showing you is good for a young kid that who don't know how to chew heavy, who don't know how to chew like a strong food or heavy dish. This dish is very soft and it's good for them. And pregnant woman too, or maybe you just had a baby. This is good for you. Or maybe you just had a surgery. This is good for you too. It's one of the popular dish. A lot of people call it in a different way. A lot of people make it in a different way. You will find other people making it with just on a ground corn. It's like that small thing. But you find other people making it with the flour instead, and it's just go on way like that. How people make it totally different. Some people will go with semolina to make it. Some will just go with the regular one. It's a dish that you cannot go wrong with it. No matter what you decide to do, it's your choice. And you will love the result no matter what. And the end, it's always good and amazing. And the best thing to do, maybe the best thing to do here, just to let the water boil first before you put anything in there. Because you do put it in there, it's gonna become something else. It's not gonna become the food you intend to make. And that's why it's very important for the water to boil until you see the water boiling like this. That when you start putting it one full hand at a time, and make sure that you stir it until it becomes separate inside, because you don't want it to stick together inside as I'm making all this all effort. And when doing what I just did now here, you have to make sure you grab that very strongly, because you're not grabbing it strongly. The flour and a queen protocol is gonna be over the place, and you will not like. And this one here, you're gonna grab that and spoon and sprinkle it around the water, and grab that spatula or anything you have, a scoop like that, and use it. But avoid using the very scoop like this, something like that very strong. Take the light one like this one. It's shaped like spoon. Don't take one it's shaped like a scoop or real, because it's not gonna be good. But if you do have a spatula, you can use that one. You do have like a fork, you can use that one. It's really good. Make sure that with time to time, take at least 1 minute before putting the another scoop with the hand inside the fork before taking another handful. Make sure you give them at least 1 minute at a time, and stir it consistently so they don't stick together and doesn't thicken the bottom. That's how you make it. Because if you make it rush, will not come the food you intend to make. It's gonna become differently. That shouldn't be good. This is a very good instruction to do, especially you are learning it for the first time. And it will not be perfect the first time, but you practice every day, you're gonna have the best one. Make sure you think a little like the way I do my hand like that. Like how I did my hand like that. Do like that and stir the way I did like that one. Make sure you go all the way like that. You are doing it for the first time. But if you are a professional, you know what you're doing. So I don't have to teach you. And I don't have to let you know, because I know most of majority, some people never heard of this dish and they have no idea how this dish is supposed to be made or cooked. And that's how is it. Now we're gonna be showing you. I'm showing you how I put it in it close to the camera so you can see it very well, and stir it very nicely. Like you see, it's separating inside, and you can see the water is alone, and then that small protocol is alone. So that's how you should be making it. And it's called Kuin in Dinka language. It's called Kuin, and in Nuer language it's called Kuin. In other people language too, it's different. But we have all the same thing. Queen is everyone. You can call it Queen Dion, Queen Jidion, Queen, and anything you like at that point. Yeah, one thing I like about this dish is so good. Yeah, make sure you keep doing that and do that. I just paused the camera. I just paused the voice over because there was a little bit noise in the background. Because I'm giving you the guide here, and I don't want you to be distracted in any noise in my background. That's why I muted the video, and used the voice over, and that should be amazing too. It shouldn't have to be so difficult to do that. And doing this is really cute. And that is the last one I just dropped there. Now I'm gonna mix it one more time, again and again, and I'm gonna give it 2 minutes. When it's done, when you're done putting all the queen particle inside, you're gonna be letting it cook for like 2 to 3 minutes, and taste it too. You feel you don't have enough sugar inside, you can add. But if you're not a fan of sugar, don't add it. You can add salt only one time, a little bit of salt. You know that your taste, what you like. At this point, that skip of adding sugar is optional. You don't have to do that. But I like sugar. That's why I put sugar inside. And that's why, look at the beauty of the queen, guys. And that what I'm going to be using to put the queen inside. Now, I'm going to pour it. But make sure you be careful, because at this point here, it's very hot. It's like it does slash to your body. You're not going to be happy. It's going to be in pain. And it shouldn't be good. This is optional too. You don't have to put this. You have like... you put the first one on there before, but I'm putting this one because I want that it remind me of how grandma used to make it, how my grandmother used to make it, and my mom. When they done, they used to put like this one to make it like called Queen Dion, and this is Queen Dion for real. It's remind me so much back home, and so good and amazing. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe, and share to your friend and family. They will be happy to learn this new dish. And you are joining me for the first time, welcome, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment.